Sorry it took so long, but I will be giving my presentation or speech on the gravitational pull of a roller coaster. Roller coasters are very exciting, they're thrilling and invigorating, but what is it that makes roller coasters so exciting? Is it the speed, the loops, maybe the gravity taking effect on your body, or the fact that it's something new? Most people enjoy the roller coasters without ever knowing how they are built, or why they don't fly out of them when taking deep plunges into the unknown. Roller coasters aren't all fun and thrills. They're very complex pieces of machinery that have many factors working with and against physics, which physics is a very key part in all roller coasters. It's what keeps them going and just keeps you glued to your seat as it roars down the track at alarming speeds. People all over the world enjoy riding roller coasters. They find it frightening. But what is it that they are made of, and what makes a roller coaster? Once you hear the mechanisms, or the mechanics of roller coasters, you can know what really keeps the Titans going. Most, if not all, are a series of twisted metals and carts. Most wood components, most are made out of steel. But when looking for casual enjoying coasters, they are built with wood, with all wood components supported by concrete. Generally, they consist of steel, which most of mine do back in my home state. These steel structures require the utmost support. Some use thin trestle-style steel structures to support the track, or thick tubular supports. Some coasters are more tedious. Those require sections from a pair of welded round steel tubes held in position by steel sections. These are attached to a rectangular girder or thick round tubular supports. All coasters are painted to create a theme, like the Batman, how it has its natural Batman, it has its theme, which all exposed steel are painted to match that theme, whether it be black and white, black and gold, or like the Texas Giant. That's not all. They are also made of many pulleys and cables to pull the carts up the track. Once up on the first hill, and tallest hill, the cord seemingly lets go and the car drops. Up this hill are installed lift chains, anti-rollback mechanisms. They are the only thing stopping this massive coaster from flying past the station. The only thing stopping this massive coaster from flying past the station is the built-in durable brakes. On the underside of the cars are a series of magnets. These magnets are used to push the car to a top speed anywhere from 50 to 65 miles an hour. That's fast when you're not driving. Also, a cable that acts as a safety mechanism to hold the brilliant piece of sculpture together. Roller coasters use linear induction motors. Linear induction motors utilize electric motors that create opposing magnetic fields to propel a conductive or magnetic plate. It's usually connected underneath the train cars. But the motor isn't what keeps the car going. Physics plays the biggest hand in defying gravity as it glides over its track. As the cables lug the car packed full of passengers up the hill, physics is already working to keep it going. The purpose of the coaster initially ascent is to build up a sort of reservoir of potential energy. Potential energy is often referred to as the energy of position. As the coaster gets higher in the air, gravity can pull it down, a greater distance. The potential energy you build going up the hill can be released as kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is the energy that takes you down the hill. Potential energy builds and builds as it makes its slow descent. Then right as it makes its way up the top of the hill, or the first loop, the energy switches to kinetic energy, which pulls the car across the twists and turns of the track. Gravity also helps power this invention. Gravity keeps you glued to your seat, giving the car an extra push down the track. It applies a constant downward force on the cars, which rolls you back in your seat and keeps you there. The first hill being the tallest obstacle for the car. No other part of the coaster can be taller than the first hill. Why, you ask? Because without it, physics can't play a major role in the roller coaster ride, which creates an unbalance force. The car wouldn't build enough momentum to go through the rest of the... It just couldn't get through the rest of the track. Without the momentum, the car wouldn't be able to build speed. And you need speed in order to get through the loops, applying gravity, kind of switching it to that kinetic energy. Without physics being the prime mechanism of the coaster, it prevents movement through the entire ride to finish. Roller coasters are very fun. They are full of all kinds of thrills, but next time you decide to ride one, stop. Think why the coaster is even moving. Also, what happens if physics and gravity didn't exist to make it work? A roller coaster that uses gravity, inertia, to send a train along a winding track. This is what you're riding as you scream, thrilled, going down the track. Thank you.